Hello and welcome to this, a Marvel Studios film, a Kevin Feige production. This is why we're not okay. I'm Aubrey.
I am Abby, apparently.
Apparently, you don't
Yep.
know that?
No, that's
This
just what I've been
is
told.
the latest addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
How have you been?
Okay. I don't want to talk about it.
You know, well, I've got some
I'm
bad news.
leaving. Bye.
We're on a show where the only goal is that we talk about it.
Bye.
Oh,
No.
okay, she's actually just silent. Wow. Okay. How's your weekend?
It's going. Uh, Working on class, looking at memes, busting it down sexual style, the usual.
Did you see New Pope?
Yeah, new pope. He's a Augustinian, and I think that's awesome.
Uh, he's a what?
He's an Augustinian.
What does that mean?
Okay, so basically that means he was with I think it's called the Church of St. Augustine or something, but it's a subsection of Catholics who are pro immigration and they have missionaries in Peru and the Caribbean and South
Interesting.
American areas as well. They're basically actual charity people. I don't know, I don't have the definition, the actual definition, but it's pretty neat.
All I saw about it was a lot of people on Reddit when it was announced that there was in fact white smoke. A lot of people are saying, "Do we have Hitler Pope or do we have woke Pope?"
Yeah,
And
Mega
I
fell
found out about
out.
it because people were tweeting woke Pope, woke Pope. I do have some sad news.
Oh, what is it?
While he is based in that one of his first acts after becoming Pope was to tweet clowning on J.D. Vance.
Wait, did he
Um,
act? Wait, what did he do?
Yeah, he called J.D. Vance like a fake Christian.
That's awesome. What? I don't understand what exactly. I mean, just because it's JD Vance, I can get it. He's probably not a real Christian, but what is
We
it
fucking hate
specifically
J.D.
that make
Vance.
people think he's not a real Christian?
Uh, well, he was like the same thing Pope Francis said about Trump, where he's like, real Christians build bridges and not walls and shit like that.
Who said
Like,
this?
take in the Pope Frank said that.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, Pope Frank.
His name was not Frank.
Francis. Yeah,
Oh,
it was Frank.
Francis. Oh, right.
Yeah. So the good news is he is in fact woke Pope in terms of immigration. The bad news is he has reversed Pope Francis's decision. Gay people are back to being an abomination unto the Lord.
God
So
damn it.
we enjoyed the light of God for a few years, but it's been taken away again. So there's that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
What? You're telling me that an 80-year-old Catholic man from Chicago is homophobic?
No, he's not.
No.
I thought he was 68.
He's 69. Or no, he's 79.
He's what?
He's up there in age. I'm pretty sure. It's very possible.
No,
very
he's
possible
69.
that
He's
I'm
69.
69. Okay, I thought he was 79.
Nice.
Okay.
Best
Wow,
age
you're
to
telling me a
become Pope.
70-year-old man from Chicago who's Catholic is homophobic? I refuse to believe it.
I had such high
Anyway,
hopes.
that's Pope news. Put up a very expensive animated graphic for Pope news, please.
Yep.
Thank you. And what you definitely shouldn't do, editor, is put the Vine Boom sound effect with large impact font that says "Go fuck yourself" when I say that. You shouldn't do that.
Oh my god.
Abby,
Yes.
I saw 2 movies this week.
Yeah.
I saw Captain America: Brave New World, and I saw The Thunderbolts.
Does the Captain America movie, this might sound stupid, but I haven't been watching Marvel for 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years since I've actively
The
watched
last
Marvel.
movie I believe you saw was Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
And the last one that I know for a fact you saw was we saw
Eternals.
Eternals together in theaters, which was 2021.
Okay.
So it has been a minute.
Yeah, so other than Eternals, I watched like Wolverine versus Deadpool, but like that's it. Does Brave New World happen after that Captain America and Winter Soldier TV show?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I recommend. I loved Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think people who don't like it are just too dumb to understand it.
I haven't seen it, but the more I see clips of it on YouTube, I am so much more inclined to watch
It's
Hawkeye.
really good.
The Hawkeye show?
Oh, Hawkeye's really good too. Look,
mostly just
hate...
because there's like bisexual energy between Yelena and Kate.
And Kate Bishop.
Yeah, and Kate Bishop,
really awesome.
And I love that. And also, I just love Yelena as a like character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as well as her actor, the actor who plays her. She's great.
She's the main character in Thunderbolts.
Who is?
Yelena.
Oh fuck! Now I'm interested.
She's like the central feature. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna give like a spoiler-free review.
Yeah,
for
I swear to God, if you pull
now.
a Logan on me, I'm gonna flip my shit. If you pull a Logan on me, I'm gonna flip my shit.
So the Thunderbolts, fucking phenomenal. I hate to say it, we're so back. MCU is good again.
See, you told me this before, but then I said we need to wait before before Doctor Doom comes out. And I know that everyone's like super hopeful and excited because it's Robert Downey Jr. who's playing him, which is okay. Like I don't hate that. It's just I feel like Marvel is like capitalizing on like the clout that RDJ has with Marvel because of his role as Iron Man. So they're like, let's bring him back. Like he's sure to bring in the big bucks because they know that they are absolute shit now.
You see, I'm conflicted, man, about some of the casting for Fantastic Four. I hate Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. I think it could have gone to so many people. One of the names they floated was Mads Mikkelsen.
Who the hell is that?
As a candidate. He played Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, that would have been such a good casting choice. I think Robert Downey Jr. is he's a comedic actor, basically. Like,
I mean,
Tony
he can
Stark
be serious.
Is a goof.
He can be serious. Have you seen him in it's something and Good Night. It's basically it's a Cold War film.
Oh, Hello and Good Night.
Hello and Good Night. Yeah, that was a good film. He was also pretty good in Zodiac.
Have you seen him in Tropic Thunder?
No. What was that about?
He does blackface.
Oh no. Have you seen him in
the same year as Iron Man
Sherlock
1.
Holmes?
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate. He can sing too. Robert Downey Jr. He can sing.
Here's my piece that people are gonna get mad at me for. That you might get mad at me for.
Okay.
I am not convinced that Pedro Pascal will be a good Reed Richards.
Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards?
Yeah, in the Fantastic Four movie coming up, they've cast Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards.
No. Just by that alone, he was a good Joel in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
He is not a Reed Richards. Okay? I've seen like what Reed Richards looks like.
He should be going like, by my calculations.
No, like his face is skinny. Pedro Pascal's face is much rounder and like more squarish and like not skinny.
Unlike
or skinnier, slighter in frame.
I swear to God, if Victor Von Doom cracks wise or makes a sarcastic joke even once, I'm gonna walk out of the fucking theater.
You know he's gonna do that. It's
swear
RDJ.
to fucking God. Yeah, I'm unconvinced. You know what? Pedro Pascal could give the worst performance of his life, and it would still be better than John fucking Krasinski.
Who? John Krasinski is what?
I hated that casting as Reed Richards.
Oh my God!
In the Multiverse
Thing of
Madness, they
fuck.
cast Jim Office as Reed Richards, and it was fucking
in
terrible.
Multiverse of Madness. I saw clips of that. I thought they were gonna keep doing that. Keep bringing him in.
He was so holy shit.
What?
Sorry, there's just like a massive woodpecker like sitting on my windowsill.
That's cool. Tell him to fuck off. We're recording.
No, that's just May. Oh, he flew away. I couldn't get a picture. Damn. Put up a file photo of a woodpecker. Please.
I can submit the picture I have of a woodpecker. It's a pretty good one.
It just I just hate that the words wood and pecker are both synonyms for penis.
Woodpecker. You got two of them?
I'll send you a picture of my woodpecker.
I'll send you a picture of my girlfriend woodpecking me.
No.
Too much?
Anyway, moving on. I wanted to just quick review both movies. I got a little sidetracked by RDJ.
Hold on. Before we
Um,
continue,
yeah.
I need to say I think I would rather like RDJ is a great actor. Like he's a great actor. I love him. I fucking love him. I love him as Iron Man. I loved him as Sherlock Holmes. I loved him in Hello and Goodnight. He's a good actor. Do not get that confused. I do not think he is a good fit to be Doctor Doom. I'm sorry.
No.
That's just for clout because he was Iron Man. The thing is, here's the thing. I feel so strongly about this that it was just not the correct choice to have him as Doctor Doom. That I think I would prefer. What's his name? Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Morgan Freeman as Doctor Doom would be kind of sick.
Yeah, I would prefer that.
I would prefer most other human beings on Earth.
Yeah.
You know what? If you're even gonna get like another cast member back, like
I would prefer the actor for Thanatos.
Thanatos.
Yeah, the guy who played Thanatos. Let him be Doctor Doom.
Is that like an off the shelf diarrhea pill?
What?
I take Thanatos every day.
Or no, Thanos.
Yeah.
The actor who does Thanos.
Josh Brolin.
Sorry, Thanatos is the Greek god of death. I apologize.
Yeah. Quick review. Both movies. Number 1, Captain America: Brave New World. Worst Captain America film of the 4, and I don't think it's close. I love Sam Wilson as Captain America. I think that I can't remember his actor's name right now, but I think he's really good in the character. This is a directorial debut for the MCU. So they have a new director, and it shows. A lot of the line delivery is very fucking whack. William Hurt, who played Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, passed away quite a few years ago.
Who the hell is that?
So they had William Hurt played. It's the general from the Hulk, and he was in Civil War and Age of Ultron.
Ah,
as well.
okay.
He has been replaced by Harrison Ford, who is an amazing actor, who gives not a very strong performance in this film, to be honest, but I think that's also just down to the director. The director kind of stinks. He plays President Thaddeus Ross.
His name is Thaddeus?
Yeah,
wait.
Thunderbolt
General
Ross.
Ross is now president?
He's not anymore. I'm going to spoil this movie because I don't think you should watch it. It's like, whatever. It's fine.
But wasn't he a general
middle
first?
of the road slop. Yes, he became president, and he got he willingly stepped down because he turned into the Red Hulk in the press conference and like nearly killed a guy.
Okay,
And
so
the
let
Red
me
Hulk
get this
was in the
straight.
movie.
Let me get this
Yeah.
straight.
Mm-hmm.
So I know who General Ross is because he's the guy, at least in comics and in like the kids' TV shows of the Avengers. He's
Betty
like
Ross's
super
dad.
against the Avengers. He's super against the Hulk, and he like wants power. And he becomes Red Hulk. That's what I know.
Yes.
I did not know that in this movie he becomes president.
Yeah, it's President Ross, and
Or like he became president in like the Winter Soldier show. Whenever he became president.
No, it's new to this movie.
Ah.
He's introduced as president and then pretty much immediately resigns after 100 days in office.
Huh. Sounds like someone else we think about.
It's
Someone turned into the Orange Hulk.
God damn it.
The Orange
this
Hulk.
movie came out, by the way, Brave New World came out in like February of this year, and I want to say I feel really bad for Marvel's marketing team that they had to market a film about a rogue president and American political strife.
And the name of the movie
in
is Brave
February
New
of
World?
2025. That's so rough. I'm
But,
sorry, guys.
The name of the movie is Brave New World. Don't this fucking feel like one, huh, guys?
Yeah. It's just really,
Jesus.
really bad timing on a movie release.
Or it's
I
amazing
feel so
timing.
bad for them.
Or it's just
Well,
amazing
there's no
timing.
appetite for
Hey
it.
guys, get ready for this shit presidency with a shit movie.
They introduce, I can't remember his character's name, but the actor's name is Danny Ramirez. He plays the new Falcon because the old Falcon is now Captain America. They have a new Falcon, and he's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Bucky is in the movie for exactly 1 minute.
And credit scene?
No. He's going into Thunderbolts, which is really funny. They reveal in Brave New World that Bucky has ran for and won a congressional seat, so he is Congressman James Buchanan Barnes.
You can't see me, but my mouth was open. Like, wait a second. You're in this movie.
Yeah.
He's no longer Winter Soldier. He's no longer fighting.
Nope. No.
He's no longer doing combat.
He is Congressman Barnes.
He was elected. What did they show him? Did they just show him in a suit walking past? Just be like, "Hi, how's it going? I'm Congressman now."
Sam's in the hospital and he walks up and gives him like a pep talk and leaves like, "Well, I gotta head back to DC." And that's his entire role in Brave New World. Did
they foretell he was gonna like stop being like a superhero or whatever and then just become a congressman?
No, it was not a plot point in Falcon and Winter Soldier that he had like congressional ambitions at all. Like, this is very out of left field, and it's really fucking funny.
Okay, that's like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure looking shit. Just coming out of left field.
Jotaro became a marine biologist. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
No, the thing is, here's the thing. There was no clue in the TV show for Falcon and Winter Soldier that he wanted to retire from superhero work, from combat, and pursue other goals.
Not Congress, but like...
he was like, I'm kind of done fighting. I just want to do my own thing.
Yeah, that was part of the show. That was a pretty big part of the show.
Okay. So, but now you're saying that now he's a congressman. He's like, fuck it, I want to join the Thunderbolts?
You'll see what happens if you go see the movie, which I highly recommend you do. It's so good. They bring back John Walker, who was from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he's really fucking good in this movie. I really recommend you watch that show. I would never shut up about it.
Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Hawkeye first.
People say Marvel stopped being good at a certain point, right? But Marvel's never stopped being good. It's just they go through throes of quality. So it's like, well, yeah, Eternals and Multiverse of Madness really hit the mark. Fucking WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, there's some good shit out there.
Here's the thing. I personally, you know my stance on this, but I cannot help but need to go over this every single time.
Hated the way that Endgame ended. Yes,
the way that Endgame ended. They did like a reverse character development for Captain America, and they just killed off all my favorite characters except for Spider-Man. They killed off all my favorite characters except for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like
what about
spoilers,
Thor?
I guess. Like they
spoilers
killed off Black Widow.
For
They killed off Black Widow. They killed off Captain America. They killed off Iron Man. So
Abby,
sad.
they killed her. They gave us another Black Widow. Okay, so it's fine.
No, but that takes place in the past.
Yeah, but she's back, so it's fine.
You fool.
Yelena's here, and she's a replacement, and she's just as good as Scarlett Johansson.
God damn it.
Speaking of Marvel, do you have a segment, by the way, today, or are we flying by the seat of our pants after I'm done?
I thought I had a segment, but then you already kind of mentioned it. It was the Pope thing.
Oh, were you just going to talk about Pope news?
I was going to talk about, like, the Pope and stuff like that, because, like, I was just sort of gushing over the fact that, like, you kind of, like, popped the balloon a little bit because I was really excited to talk about him, but then you're like, oh, yeah, he revoked the gays' rights.
We should really start, like, clearing topics before starting the show. I saw a meme that was the first Chicagoan Pope after introducing deep dish pizza to the Vatican, and then it was the painting of Martin Luther nailing the demands to the church door.
I'm sorry, wait, repeat that second one?
It was the Catholic Church after the first Chicagoan Pope introduces deep dish pizza, and then it was a picture of Martin Luther nailing his demands to the church door.
These are two different articles, you said?
No, it's a joke, Abby.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I can't listen today.
Italians don't like deep dish pizza.
That is so funny to me.
Cheese goes under the sauce. It goes under the sauce, and it's cringe.
That is so funny, actually, to me.
I do have a segment. We're talking a lot about Marvel, and that's going to continue.
That is going to continue. Yeah.
Yeah,
the meetings will continue until we get back to Marvel.
Yeah, I just need to get a cord for my laptop. I'll edit this out. I just need to get like 2 things set up.
Go ahead.
I'm going to stop being able to hear you for a second.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Start yelling racial slurs.
Yeah.
And I'll edit them out or whatever.
Okay. Now that we're alone, this would be a great time for me to talk about why you should purchase Ubisoft video games. They are such good games, and I highly recommend them. And I highly recommend pre-ordering as well. Pre-ordering from anyone, because pre-ordering gives the developers time to actually finesse the game, even when it's not fully fledged. So I would highly recommend doing that. I would highly recommend playing any Assassin's Creed game past Black Flag. I would highly recommend.
What are you talking about?
What?
The fuck are you talking about?
You'll find out.
Okay, I'm probably gonna edit all of that out.
Just listen to it.
Oh dear God.
Like I said, I would definitely recommend playing Assassin's Creed Origins because that's the best game of them all.
Okay.
And the diegetic and like the story, the animations for the attacks are so good.
If you'll direct your attention to the screen share that I'm going to put up. You remember the Kids Bop quiz, correct?
I do.
Well, this is another quiz that we're doing.
Oh, goodness.
This is...
You mispronounced Marvel.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe quiz.
Mispronounced much? Get out.
I put significantly less effort into this than the Kids Bop one.
I love how like the photo is so fucking decompressed.
Yeah. So there are 100. There is, oh my God, there's 16 questions.
Also, I'm so sorry. I should have said this in my rant. I also really like Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier.
I love him.
I like the Winter Soldier. Not as much as I like Iron Man or Black Widow or Captain America, but I like him.
I believe there are 16 questions with 100 points spread out over those questions.
Okay.
This is a quiz about everything pre-Endgame.
Okay.
So Endgame is the last movie that we'll be taking into account in this quiz.
I need to let you know.
I want to see... Yeah?
I still have not watched any of the Ant-Man films. And I am so sorry. I did not get back to you when you asked me to like list
it was for this
movies,
quiz, but it was fine.
The list of movies that I have seen and haven't seen, and I just got totally like distracted.
I don't reference the Ant-Man movies in this quiz.
Thank God, because I would not know anything.
Question 1.
Oh fuck.
State your name for the record.
Jimpy Jarkin.
Okay. Fuck.
I am Congressman James Buchanan Barnes.
Okay, so assuming you remembered your name, if you didn't, wow, that sucks.
I love that you used both of them.
So you didn't get a point. Good job.
I don't care.
So you failed the easiest question.
You don't deserve to know my name.
Oh my God.
You don't
Question
deserve.
2. Whomst is this?
The Winter Soldier. Sebastian
The Winter
Stan.
Soldier.
James Buchanan
Bucky.
Barnes. Bucky.
Bunky.
I have Bunky, yeah. I have way too many edits of him and Captain America and Scarlett Johansson. I have way too many edits.
I spent like 30 minutes making this.
Oh my God. It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Yeah.
It was all worth it. You will be paid in
So you
full.
did get 1 point. Congratulations. Round of
Cool.
applause.
Huzzah.
Question 3.
Oh God.
1 point per correct guess. How many movies was Steve Rogers in, not counting post-credit scenes, before and including Endgame?
Okay. Not including post-credit
Do you like the picture?
Yeah, I love Joe Biden. I I feel like they actually might have gotten him into this scene somehow. Anyways, let's see. I want to say 5. No.
5.
How many movies?
Do you want to name? Do you want to name the movies?
Okay.
That you believe this was?
Yeah. The first 3 Captain America films.
Yeah.
Actually, 5 is a lie. First 3 Captain America films. The first Avengers game.
Yep.
Movie. Age of Ultron.
Yep.
Thor: The Dark World. What the fuck? Infinity War and Endgame. And I say Thor: The Dark World because it was a very short cameo, because Loki, like, shapeshifted it into him. So that's
right. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
did you
I'm
forget
not
about
gonna
that?
count that. Yeah, I'm not gonna count that as an appearance.
God damn it.
I might give you a bonus point.
3.
So you're saying 5?
No, not 5.
You're saying 6?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna say 7.
You got the number right on a technicality. He was in Spider-Man Homecoming in the form of the educational video that the gym teacher played. So he 8 times. What movie did we miss?
Age of Ultron. I said all of these.
You only said Infinity War. You didn't count Endgame.
I said Endgame. I literally said Endgame.
Well, then how did you say 7?
I said 7 because of fucking Dark World.
Right.
Without Dark World, that would have been 6. I just didn't include Homecoming.
You missed 1 point.
God damn it.
Do you like the little graphic?
That's cool, yeah. You hate Brave New World? Yeah, he's not in there.
No, it's just he's not in that one.
Yeah, his contract didn't get renewed.
Question 4. How many times does Tony retire pre-Endgame?
Pre-Endgame? So not... Endgame doesn't count. In what terms do you mean retire? Retire from what?
When the writers or directors or the story itself has implied that this is the final appearance of Iron Man. Or if the character's like, that's it, I'm done.
Let me see.
You want to work out your thought process out loud, please? We are an auditory show.
I never got any setup that, like, this might be the last appearance of Iron Man, because he was still important to the story pre-Endgame. So I'm thinking, like, Iron Man 3 or, like, Homecoming, and then maybe Civil War. But, like, Age of Ultron, there was no indication that, like, he was done.
Is that what you're locking in?
He just drove off.
You're locking in with
Yeah, let's lock in with 3. Let's lock in with 3.
3. The answer is 4.
God!
It was at the end of Iron Man 3. He did imply that he was done at the end of Ultron. He also implied he was done at the end of Civil War. And at the end of Infinity War, he retired out to the camp with his wife.
Ah, fuck, he did! Well, they showed it in Endgame. They didn't actually...
True.
They just said that they were going to get married in Infinity War. But,
That's
like,
true.
was he, like, was Robert Downey Jr. implying that he was done? Or was it Iron Man in the movie saying he was done?
Robert Downey Jr. was constantly going, like, this is my last film. I fucking hate this.
Is that what he was saying? Is that what this is all
Pretty much.
based off of?
Yeah.
Like, he said, I'm
when
done for Iron
3
Man
came
3.
out,
I'm done for Age of Ultron. I'm done for Civil War. I'm done for Infinity War.
Pretty much. He was like every movie appearance after Iron Man 3, he was like, I'm done. I don't want to be in Marvel anymore.
Oh,
but
I never got that.
They were paying him so much money.
I never got that. But, like, he knew how much of a cash cow it was. Plus, I can't help but feel like he kind of idolized Stan Lee a bunch, because he was like, Stan Lee was like, this is what Iron Man is supposed to look like. This is what I saw in terms of the comics. And Iron Man and, like, Robert Downey Jr. was like, oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, well, he was a comic fan, which is the reason he agreed to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
So you do have 16 out of 100 points so far.
Nice.
Quest
Oh my
5, 3
God.
point. Name the 3 MCU characters who appeared before their titular hee movie released.
Who appeared? No post-credit scenes. Not him. He don't count. I was gonna say, name 3 MCU characters who appeared before their titular movie released.
Yes. So where they are the title character. So
Yeah, like Captain
Hawkeye,
America, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, like how Hawkeye appeared in
Avengers.
Hawkeye appeared first in Thor 1, but he never got a movie named after him, so he doesn't.
But he has a
doesn't
TV
count
show.
for
Does
this.
that count?
Pre-Endgame.
Pre-Endgame.
You haven't seen anything after Endgame, so everything is pre-Endgame.
But I've seen Black Widow. Does Black Widow count? Because that takes place before Endgame.
Yeah.
Because Black Widow appears a lot before Black Widow.
Yeah.
So Black Widow.
Hawkeye's also never gotten a titular movie.
That's unfortunate. So Black Widow, Hawkeye, I'll put that in for like an extra point. Who the fuck else?
I think Iron Man is the answer.
No, he only appears in a. No, he only appears in a post-credit scene after the Hulk.
Yeah.
Where does he? No,
No, I'm
not
joking.
Iron Man.
I'm trying to fuck you up.
What? Stop
I'm trying
fucking
to fuck
me
you
up.
up. I'm joking. I think the answer you're looking for
Is Phil Coulson.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah, the famous Phil Coulson movie that everyone remembers. You're so right. I can't believe I forgot
Who am
about
I thinking?
that.
Who the fuck am I thinking of? Well, the Hulk was first. He got his titular movie before the first Iron Man, so that doesn't count. Nick Fury in Avengers, because we've all seen the famous Nick Fury movie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what? I'm just realizing as well the joke that I put in didn't make sense because he appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy first, and there was never a Thanos titled movie, so he wouldn't count anyway. So
Oh my god.
I just wanted to use the
But
photo
also,
of him
Thanos
with Shaq's
appeared in the
face over.
post-credit scene for Age of Ultron.
Post-credit scenes don't count though.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm
what am I
surprised you're
missing?
struggling with this.
What the fuck am I missing? I guess maybe, well, no, WandaVision isn't no, fuck.
You're gonna hate yourself when I click next slide.
God, no, just give me like 5 seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck. Don't count down. Don't count down. It's, shit. I can't think of it. It's not, Doctor Strange didn't appear until the first Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god! It's, fuck, because that's at my time. I'm gonna freak the fuck out if it's what
I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds.
God damn it, it's, no, T'Challa! T'Challa came in before,
Yeah.
T'Challa.
Yep.
T'Challa before Black Panther.
3,
That's it.
2,
That's 3.
1. Nope, that was 2.
No! I refuse.
Also, I just want to say, before the answer is revealed, I fucked up, and this question is wrong. There are actually 4 MCU characters. I forgot about Bucky, that he's in First Avenger, but then his title movie, The Winter Soldier, isn't until after. Oops. You're gonna hate yourself. Spider-Man. What the fuck is this?
What the hell
Spider-Man?
is that picture? What the fuck?
I forgot about the pictures.
What the fuck?
It's Spider-Man was in Civil War. Black Widow was in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
And Black Panther was also in Civil War.
Fuck, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Fuck. What the hell are these fucking board What the fuck?
The Spider-Man one is from an actual official Marvel comic.
About what?
That Sandman crawls into his mouth and kills him. I just typed Black Widow into Google, and that was one of the first image results that came up.
I actually hate you so much. How dare you? Disrespect her character. Disrespect her? Disrespect
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson?
So that's only 2 out of 3 points. Damn.
I hate you. I hate you for doing that.
Question 6. Name literally any member of the Defenders.
She-Hulk.
No.
What? Kate
She's
Bishop.
not a member of the Defenders. No.
Daredevil.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Punisher, half point.
My
shouldn't give you
next
this
one was
point because
literally
you
gonna be
guessed
Luke
twice
Cage.
wrong. But
I've never seen the Defenders. I don't even know what the fuck it's about.
Nobody has. Nobody has seen the Defenders.
Is it a show? What the fuck?
Yes, it's on Netflix. It's from 2015.
Oh my god.
Question 777. Webster's Dictionary defines stone as a piece of rock with a specified function, such as a building block, a paving block, a precious stone, i.e. gemstone, gravestone, grindstone, whetstone, or a surface on which a drawing, text, or design to be lithographed is drawn or transferred. Can you name all 6 infinity stones?
Okay. All 6.
Yeah.
All 6 in
The Webster's Dictionary is very important to the answer to this question, I bet.
Okay.
If I were you, I'd really...
Okay. Okay, Doctor Strange, there's a time stone.
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy had the space stone. Time stone, the space stone, the power stone.
Mm-hmm.
The power stone was from the...
Power Stone's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Power Stone's also from the Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, only Power Stone is from Guardians of the Galaxy.
What the fuck was the space stone then?
That's the... I'll tell you after...
I thought space stone was from the first one. With the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nope.
Then what the fuck? Whatever. Okay, space stone, power stone, time stone. Fucking Vision had the Mind Stone.
Mm-hmm.
From Loki's scepter.
Mm-hmm.
Tesseract was the Reality Stone?
That's
No.
5.
What the fuck was the other one? There's space, reality,
Mm-hmm.
space, reality, power, mind, time.
Yep.
It was the fucking stone from the Soul Stone, right?
Soul Stone. Yep, that's all 6.
From Vormir? From the Death Place, the Death Planet.
You got it. Space Stone was the Tesseract. Reality was from Thor: The Dark World.
Oh my god, that's right, because it was a fucking well, it was a liquid, really.
It was the Aether.
The what?
It was called the Aether.
Yeah, it was a liquid that went inside of Jane. Yeah. It was hot.
Okay.
Enough of that. Move on.
Question 8.
Enough of Minecraft Thanos.
Which fascist dictator had a guest appearance in the MCU film Image Unrelated?
Image Unrelated. When Mom gets back home. Fascist dictator had a guest appearance?
Yeah.
Elon Musk doesn't count, right? Does Elon Musk?
It is U.S. President Elon Musk.
I fucking knew it. What the hell was that first picture? What the hell is that?
That's a picture of him in college.
Why is he dressed like an emo Ichabod Crane? Why is he dressed like an emo Ichabod Crane? What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
How dare he disrespect him?
Congratulations, Abby. You got question 8 correct.
God. Question 8.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
I ate it. Ate it up.
I don't remember what these questions are even. Question 9. What did he come to do?
What did he come to do?
Yeah.
He came to bargain.
He came to bargain.
Yeah,
baby.
I still remember when you first showed me the Doctor Strange movie at my house.
Yeah.
And we watched it, and we just kept stimming with each other about that line.
Dormammu.
And then I said, Dormammu, I have come. And you fucking lost it.
He's come to bargain.
He has
When you go to your teacher on the last day of school to fix your grades, Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
God. Manu.
How are you liking the quiz so far?
It's pretty good. I like except for the fucking like Black Widow shit. I like the disrespect to her character and the actress. How dare you?
Question 10. Who is this guy? This question is worth 1 pond, I will say.
Robert Downey Jr., a.k.a. Iron Man, a.k.a. Tony Stark. Tony Stonk.
Oh, so sorry. It's actually Victor Von Doom
Fuck
is what
you.
I was looking for.
Fuck
so that's
you.
0 points.
What the fuck is he wearing?
That's his suit that he wore.
That looks like he's dressing up as a leprechaun Elton John.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Elton John, but I'm also a leprechaun.
I actually don't remember how many questions there are, so I have no clue how close
100
we are to the end of
questions.
No. Oh, 11.
Oh, God.
1 point. Which MCU villain appears the most? No post-credit scenes.
I'd say Loki.
I googled Loki, very low quality, and that's one of the first images that showed up for him. You'd say Loki? Do you want to work through it?
Well, he appears in Thor. He appears in Thor: The Dark World. He appears in Thor. Well, he's not really a villain in that one. Thor Ragnarok. He appears in the first Avengers. He dies and yeah. Thor's sister only appears fucking once. Thanos, minus post-credit scenes, he's only like in twice.
Yeah.
Like in 2 movies. Ultron is just 1 movie. Dormammu is just 1 movie.
You are correct. It is Loki, and he appears 6 times.
When did he appear in Endgame?
Time travel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Back in New York. That also showed up when I googled Loki, very low quality.
I hate that. That is actually really funny, though.
So that's question 11, and it was worth 1 point. Good job.
Questin.
Question 12. What Mark Iron Man suit is Tony wearing from Iron Man 3? Bonus point for naming what number is the last suit that he makes.
It's the fucking in Iron Man 3? Fuck. He's...
This is Queso 12.
God.
It's worth 1 peon.
He's fucking, God. He's like, it's either 82... No, it's not 82. It's fucking, It's called the, like... He called it, like, a propulsion suit?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because he was trying to do it, because what he was trying to do in the beginning of the film, it's called the propulsion suit because it had that scene with, like, all the little parts of it were projectiles, and he, like, had that cool moment where he was, like, all the bits were just flying to him. I want to say, fuck it, it was, like, 40 something. It was, I want to say, it's either 41 or 42.
You need to lock in 1.
Fuck. My gut saying 42. 42!
And are you going to take a guess at the bonus point?
Nah, I'm going to say that's like 82.
Okay. You were correct. It was the 42.
Yeah!
And his final suit was Pepper, which was 52. I got another question wrong. This isn't the correct answer. Pepper isn't the last suit because he's wearing the Mark 50 when he fights Thanos, and Pepper's suit is only the Mark 49. I'm sorry.
His final suit was... What? From what?
The final suit he made was Pepper Potts' rescue from Endgame, and it was the Mark 52.
From Endgame?
Yes, when she shows up in the final fight wearing the Iron Man suit.
No, what about his suit he was wearing in Endgame? That wasn't
Yeah, that's the Mark 51.
Oh.
In Infinity War, he's wearing the Mark 50. In Endgame, he's wearing the Mark 51.
And then Pepper comes in.
Pepper Potts is wearing the Mark 52.
Oh, I would have never have gotten that.
Well,
whoops.
This might be... Oh, this is... How many Spider-Man movies are there in the MCU?
In the MCU. Are we counting the Sony shit? Are we counting anything
Well,
other?
they're all Sony's.
What?
They're all Sony movies.
Oh shit. Oh my god. 3, 6. 3, 6. Not. Fuck. Okay, the 3 actual Spider-Man movies. Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Or, wait. Do you mean movies where Spider-Man is in the movie?
How many movies have Spider-Man the title?
Okay.
So they are Spider-Man movies. They are not Avengers. It's not Captain America.
Are we including, like, Andrew Garfield and the other guy?
Are they in the MCU?
The other guy who said, dig on this.
Are they the MCU?
I don't know. They're Sony. I don't
I'm not giving
know.
away the answer to my question, Abby.
I don't know if they are. Yes?
I can't give...
I don't know.
Well?
3. Fuck it. I want to... Fuck!
Yeah.
Definitely 6. Oh my god.
Is that your answer?
Oh my god. Wait. 4, 5. I want to say... Actually, fuck it. I want to say 8.
8.
I want to say 8.
Abby, I'm so sorry to say, the answer is 1.
What the hell?
This is a pre-endgame quiz.
You stupid motherfucker. You
There's
didn't
only
say
one.
that!
It's a pre-endgame quiz. There's only 1.
Fuck off. I hate you. This game is rigged. I won. I hate you so much.
You got 0 points.
No, Andrew Garfield and Jason Mahoney or whatever the fuck his name is, that came before Endgame.
Mahoney? Tobey Maguire.
Yes!
First of all. Put some respect in his fucking
Fuck
name.
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Second of all, they weren't canon until No Way Home, which is post-Endgame.
Fuck you. They totally were. Andrew Garfield and Jason Mahoney are totally
Question 40.
pre-Endgame.
Question
Essay
41.
question.
Essay question. Which MCU character would you like to smooch most? Does not have to be in the lips. Please justify your response as much as possible. You will be given a point if you can convince the judge, me, to agree. I will be intentionally difficult.
Oh, God. Okay, well, can I, like, as I talk, narrow it down?
Yes.
Okay.
Please work through your thought process. This is an open arena here.
Okay. My list for who I would want to kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Because of their characters, but also because of their actors as well. Chris Evans as Captain America, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, obviously Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and Sebastian Stan as Winter Soldier. Mm-hmm. Now, I would love to smooch all of them. Does not have to be on the lips. Maybe like a cheek kiss or whatever.
Which cheek?
Which cheek?
Face or butt?
What? Face kiss. Face cheek kiss. Yeah, kiss ass, yeah. I would want to... I'm stuck between Black Widow and Robert and Iron Man. Yeah. Because they're both very good. They're both very... I love those. Those are like my it characters. Yeah, but I guess
Tony's really mean.
Tony can be mean. He can be really brazen. That's really true. But he's a ladies' man. You know, even when he's married, this is pre-Endgame, by the way. Likes getting smooshed on the kisses. He likes getting attention. He likes the notoriety, and it's not like I'm like groping him or anything. It's just a little.
Yeah, but he's like
kiss.
A playboy. He won't like remember that, right?
He'll
just move on.
You know, he won't remember that. But you know what? I'll remember that. And that's what matters, because it's about who I want to kiss, not who Tony wants to get kissed by. But this isn't about Iron Man. You want to be
Tony Stark's one-night stand? Wow.
No, not to be
Have
one-night stand.
Have a little self-respect,
Here's
buddy.
the thing, though. This isn't about Iron Man. This is about Black Widow. Black Widow is who I want to kiss. Ooh, subverted expectations. I want to kiss.
Cold. She'd be very distant.
I'm sorry. What's the first thing you said?
she'd be very cold.
Oh, I thought you said old. I was like, what?
No. And she would there's like a 50% chance that she would break down crying.
What makes you think that?
Just saying. Well, Bruce Banner kissed her, and then she was like,
That does not mean jack shit. You want to know why that means jack shit? Because when I kiss Black Widow, I'm going to fucking mean it. And I'm going to say, listen, here are my expectations. No expectations. Yeah. Take this how you will. Listen, you're a beautiful lady. You're smart. You're fucking amazing. You can flip and do shit. Like, do whatever the fuck you want. I just want to kiss you because I want to kiss you. That doesn't mean shit. And if you want to be cold about it, that's okay. Just know that I love you. And just know that I can treat you so much better than Bruce Banner did. And just know that you're just a great person. And I just want to kiss you on the lips or the cheek. Either one. Whatever you're down for. I don't want to push your boundaries.
You know what?
And besides, you know what? She is super flirty. She likes to be flirty. It's part of her facade. And you know what? I trust her to be honest with me. If she's like, hey, I don't want you to kiss me. I don't want you to touch me. I'll just say, okay, you're a really cool person, and you deserve to be happy. And you don't deserve Bruce. You deserve Steve, because Steve is the momentum in both of your characters that you both deserved. But you know what?
I'm going to give you the point, because you've clearly thought so much more about this than I thought you had.
Yeah.
This is clearly something that means a lot to you.
Yeah, clearly. What did you think? I'm bi.
My God.
Get over it.
I'm bi.
Sometimes I gotta be a little bit. I gotta be sapphic. I gotta show the sapphic. I gotta show out my sapphic era.
Going into what I believe is the final question, you do have 30 out of 100.
I love that you called this question 41.
Yeah. This is the essay question. You've aced the essay question. I think this is the last one. Oh, yes, it is. The final question, 69 points, which is objectively the correct and only moral ship.
You know what the goddamn answer is going to be for me. You know it.
Is that the correct answer, Abby?
Rogers X Romanov.
Justify yourself, you freak.
Romanogers is the only moral one.
Justify yourself, you AO3 poisoned mind. You fucking trollop.
You want trollop? How fucking... That's a 40 slang word. Nice segue, because you know what? Captain America, he needs character development. You know who gave him fucking character development? Not fucking Peggy. It was his present day, modern day friends who helped him to be his best self. You know why? And you know why? Because they understand his pain. They understand how crazy specific his pain is, and they all have specific pains because no one else is like them. And you know who else is like no one else? Fucking Romanoff. And you know what? She, in some instances in the comics and in the stories, also has a variation of the super soldier serum. Not the original one, but the KGB equivalent. And you know what? She was trained to be a soldier. She was trained to be a spy, a killer, just like him. Although both of them just had different teachers and different moral codes, but they both came together under the Avengers, and they both need fucking anchors. They both need anchors to keep them tethered to this world, and both of them are anchors to each other. You wanna know why? Because they both have very specific and similar life experience, like they said in The Winter Soldier. And yeah, Widow likes to be flirty, and sometimes Rogers is a little bit standoffish. He needs to be alone. But guess what? Both of them are better for each other. Why else do you think they were both able to get the fucking job done in Winter Soldier? They just work with each other. They have so good chemistry, and their children will be beautiful.
I think I'm going to cut all of this. So you're not even going to bother even thinking about a justification for Bruce and Nat. That's it?
No, only if he was dead.
Oh my God.
Because then Romanoff will be looking. Romanoff will need a shoulder to cry on. Steve's shoulder.
Abby, I am so sorry to tell you that you actually did not get any points because the correct answer was Aubrey X Becky. That's the correct answer to this question. I'm sorry to say.
I will be contacting my lawyer.
So you got 30 out of 100 points. That is an F-. That is a failing grade. Thanks for playing.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Thanks for playing.
You don't know me.
Think?
I'm going to call my lawyer. Give give me the middle finger. I give you the middle finger. Your mom is a hamster and your dad smells like elderberries. Fuck you.
You know what? I'm going to give you half points because you articulated yourself so well, and you were only like half close to breaking down crying towards the end there.
Wrong,
so I'm gonna
I
say
am
that
crying.
You got 60 points, which is
I have
still
a
an
tear.
F.
There are tears. I literally, no, I got a tear in my eye when I was trying to convince you of why I want to kiss Romanoff, and that tear has maintained its stature on my eyelid.
That's fucking insane.
I have a lot of feelings about her.
Oh my god.
And about Steve, and about them together, because they are beautiful.
Okay, so Kids Bop Quiz and this, which one did you like more?
Both of them were good. I kind of like this one a little bit more.
That's awesome. Let's fucking go!
I like that one, but also because, like, it also made it a little bit better because you didn't put as much work into it, and that you were just kind of fucking around.
Thanks, I'll put less effort into everything from now on.
I wish you would.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna edit. Our audio's not gonna be synced. It's gonna be my full audio track followed by your full audio track, and the video is going to be static. And it's not gonna loop properly. I'll just shove the podcast out like that and see how people like it.
Yes. Do so.
Holy shit.
Yeah? What do you think?
That's the Marvel quiz.
Hell yeah, that was awesome.
How many points did you get at home?
I hope that this video and this quiz and my very succinct words will help to bring more people over to the Romanagers table and to hopefully get them to understand why it is the correct ship for both of those characters.
That also acceptable answers to the final question would have been me and Black Widow. Or all three.
So just you then. Anything about you. Yeah. It's all about you.
Me and Black Widow and Bucky specifically. Those three.
Okay.
That would have been acceptable answers. Yeah, it's your fault for not playing the game, you know?
I rolled the dice. I rolled the dice with that Romanager shit. I bared you my soul.
Half the questions were like genuinely like actual MCU trivia, and the other half was just me being like, how could I fuck with her really hard? Like the Spider-Man question. I was really happy with that one.
I really hate you. I hate how you did that to me.
If it means anything, I've also offended myself by using that image of Black Widow. So.
Yeah, because you disrespected her, and thus, because you like her, also have disrespected yourself.
Editor, flash that picture back up on the screen for
no,
2.5
editor.
seconds.
Hey, editor. Bring in that, Lazy Town scene where that guy is like, don't let your kids watch it!
Don't let your kids watch it!
Well, you don't like fat fetish porn? You think fat people are gross? Wow, I see how it is.
Would you be completely surprised if I said that I actually found an AO3 fanfiction about Romanagers, and Steve was like, hey, can I, like, make you fat? And she was like, what?
I mean, it is a thing that people like, so...
I don't like it, but I need to tell you right now, I read through that whole fanfiction.
Was it Kino? Was it wholesome?
Yeah, it was actually kind of wholesome. It was just like, he just likes cooking for her, and just like likes seeing her like eat, and he's like, hell yeah.
That is a fetish for people.
Yeah.
It's called feederism.
Oh, interesting. Anyways.
I have a friend who is one of them, and I think they're kind of weird, but it's fine.
Cool.
I'll send them that the Black Widow picture later.
Please don't. They're gonna take over the world.
Alright, DC swung. Marvel, it's your turn. You gotta make an official fat fetish comic for Black Widow. They did fart. You gotta do something. You gotta meet their freak, you know? Marvel cowards, give us a comic of Steve and Tony fucking mackin' face.
No! Or Steve and wait, Steve and Tony?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought you said Peter.
No.
I thought you said Peter. And I was like,
no,
absolutely
no.
hell no.
No. Make an official comic of She-Hulk sitting on cakes and then farting on the cakes.
What are
And
the
then
odds that that's
the
actually a
comic.
thing already?
What, She-Hulk cake farts?
Mm-hmm.
Official or fan? Because I can tell you I can tell you 100% I guarantee that it exists. Like, not a question in my mind that exists.
That would, you know, would it be really funny? I have not seen She-Hulk, but I've seen clips of like Bruce as he's like the Bruce Hulk amalgamation, like he's
Yeah.
as the Hulk, but his mind is still Bruce. He's like
Is it
training her.
Hoos or Broke?
Broke. He's like
Broke.
training her on like how to like understand her strengths and stuff, and I'm just like imagining like he's like, okay, now to fully understand your role on OnlyFans, you need to do cake farts, and he's like showing her how to do cake farts.
He like stances up like in the Omni-Man pose and starts clapping his cheeks, and it creates like a sound wave that disables a tank, and that's how he fights.
Yeah, that's how they go. That's how he goes. He doesn't even have to move.
It's awesome. Holy shit. So do you have anything for us? Because we just crossed the hour mark.
Yeah. What the fuck was I gonna say? Okay, so
Great start.
there was a okay, so a few years ago, long before the pilot aired, the creator of Has Been Hotel, Vivzy Pop, she would release like Spotify albums that represented the character. But then she took them all down. But a few weeks ago, she released a Spotify album that represented like what Lucifer would listen to. And a lot of them, you know, it's like one of them has like the duck song in it because he's like super obsessed with ducks. But
that's crazy.
This Spotify playlist is they're basically supposed to be like a looking glass into like their personality and what they're like and stuff. And there's a bunch of people who have been online being like, oh yeah, like he doesn't love his wife anymore, or like Lilith doesn't love him and all that stuff, like their marriage is done. And then like pretty much almost the majority of the album are just like cheesy love songs. And like one of the top songs, like top repeated songs, I think that's a thing, but like one of the songs is Lana Del Rey's Young and Beautiful.
Yes.
And everyone kind of fell out because there was like, oh my god, he still loves his wife and like he still can't like get over her and stuff, and everyone's going off like this, and I'm like, no fucking shit. Like, is that not obvious in the show?
People should, when me and Josh broke up, I was over him like immediately. There was no period of time whatsoever where I was sad. It was just like, well, I guess relationships end sometimes.
Is that a joke?
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say...
I called you crying one time. The fuck do you mean?
Oh, that's right.
Goofy ass.
Whatever.
Is that a joke, motherfucker?
Cry.
Is that a command?
Yes.
Seethe.
Cope and seethe, Jack.
Burn.
Go to hell. The fuck?
Oh, dear God.
But yeah, I'm really excited for other characters' Spotify playlists to come out to find a little bit more about like their characters and stuff. There has also been speculation for when season 2 of Has Been Hotel will come out. It is probable amongst the fandom that it will most likely come out in the summer, because a lot of the like 2 voice actors have like Comic-Con or like con panels in like late August and September, and people are like, that's probably a sign that like that's supposed to happen after the season airs. And so they're thinking like, oh my god, it's going to be in the summer. So I'm really, really, really hoping that we see it in the summer and not at the end of this year.
I never finished season 1.
And why?
I'm terrible at watching television. I just never
How far
remember
did you
to
get?
do things. I got as far as I watched with you, pretty much, and then I forgot about
Oh,
it.
like to like the second or like third episode or something?
Yeah. Well, it's like, it's very easy for me, even if I liked a thing, it's very easy for me to forget. I forget that it exists and just kind of tune it out. It's just, if it's not on YouTube, then there's a very high likelihood that I'm probably not going to watch it at this point in my life. That's unfortunately just the way it is.
That's unfortunate. But on Prime TV, you can get ads, which means it's like YouTube.
Yeah. Wow. What a sell.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what? You've convinced me. Wow.
That's the thing that gets you. Is that you need ads when you're distracted.
Absolutely. That's totally it.
Yep.
I'm sitting there watching Walter White talk about his meth empire thinking, man, if only I knew the price and affordability and safety ratings of the new 2025 Subaru.
And then
I just turn the TV off and cry
and
because
then the
I realize
Neutrogena commercial
we live in a
airs.
godless world where we don't get advertising anymore. Which is the biggest problem with the modern world, is that we don't advertise things enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of ads, Abby.
Yeah, what?
What, do you like Dungeons and Dragons?
No, I don't play it.
Well, okay. Well, play along.
Yeah.
Go to Nerdychicken.ca or Nerdychicken.com. We own both now.
Yeah.
Where you can get Dungeons and Dragons related things. I also have a
Oh
line
my
of
god, that
shirts
makes me
available
love
for sale.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
Keep going.
Great sell, man. They are proudly hosting this show on their YouTube page. That's the quote-unquote network that we quote-unquote work for.
Nice. Anyways.
Yeah, so that's the ad.
Beautiful,
The
beautiful.
ad, not ad, because we're not being paid.
Beautiful, beautiful work.
Oh,
Beautiful things. Beautiful things.
What's the weather like over in Colombia where you live?
In Colombia.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have to leave the country because of threats to my life. No, it's cloudy. It's still kind of cold. It's kind of shit.
What, in the prairies of Canada, it's cloudy and kind of cold?
I'm
Who
not in the
could have
prairies, you fucking Philistine. I'm on the
Half
mountains.
of BC is the prairie.
BC is
I guess
not
it's
prairies, it's
so
mountains.
Then I'm even less surprised
Why are you less surprised?
that it's cold in the mountains.
Shut the fuck up. You just want to antagonize me today. Because here's the thing. You
Yeah.
said, let me give you a MCU quiz today. You fucked with me. You gave me half points. And you said, ha ha, get fucked. You ask me about the weather of where I live. And I say, oh, it's cold, it's cloudy. And you say, oh, the prairies. Like, you fucking, like, you know where I live. It's not the prairies. If I was in the prairies, I would die. I would not be here right now because I'd want to be back home. And I would, like,
You
seriously.
live in Saskatchewan. What are you talking about?
This is a fake account. Are you just fucking with me?
Welcome to the podcast where I fuck with that for no reason.
I'm
Where
ready
we gain nothing. It's just bullying.
Yeah, literally. God.
Holy shit. You know, when Nick was here last episode, I had to pretend to like you but now that he's gone, it's just
pretend? You had to put on an
I can
act?
be as rude
like you
as
don't
I want.
every day? Every time I talk to you, you say fuck off, and then I say, no, you're still my friend, I can't just let you go. And then you're like, you're actually dead to me because, I'm on drugs.
Oh yeah, this totally has happened all the time. This
And then
happens
I said,
like every
but,
day.
but then, Aubrey, we have a joint account. What are we gonna do? And you said, that money is mine, bitch.
What money?
The fucking Dogecoin. So yeah, what money?
The Dogecoin. Yeah, I invested all the podcast funds in Hawk 2.
Yeah, I invested all of it into the Hawk Tuah Girls coins.
We were in Trump coin.
Yes.
And we've really fucked up, it seems.
Perhaps we need to fake our deaths and create a new identity.
Create our own cryptocurrency.
Yeah, fake our deaths, create a new cryptocurrency.
This is why we're not O-Coin. Yeah, that got the reaction it deserved.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I'm just gonna leave.
Why must you do this?
Oh my god. Do you have anything that you want to talk about? You can talk about the Pope a little if you want.
No, you ruined it.
I ruin everything. It's what I do.
You goddamn piece of anti-religious shit. No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
Totally.
You atheist asshole. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, this whole podcast is just you trying to convince me that God is real.
Yeah, this is me trying to convince you to convert to Catholicism and say fuck you to your family so that you can become a Catholic. Welcome to the welcome to the brotherhood.
Totally.
How do you feel about religion?
Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of This Is Why We're Not Okay.
Yeah,
That's one of the two things that Mom told us not to talk about.
Was religion.
Sorry, our producer. The two things were religion and politics.
We've broken both of them.
We fucked up on both.
Because here's the thing, I think religion is really interesting. Like a cake. There are different types of cakes, different types of religions, and it's up to you to interpret how to taste it.
See, religion is like a cake. And Jesus is like a woman with a large ass. That's the end of that joke. I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to walk down that metaphor anymore. Holy shit.
No! Oh my god, that's awesome. Jesus is...
And our souls are like a cake. Jeez. Yeah,
No.
that's it. No, I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble if I keep talking.
Jesus said, you want to see this jar up my ass?
Holy shit.
Jesus died for our sins. For our jar sins.
Jesus died for our cake farts.
Jesus died so that we may learn how to properly insert things into our anal cavities.
Fucking God. Practicing Catholic here.
Yep. Somewhat functioning Catholic. Only in name. I don't go to church only for Easter and Christmas. Crimbus. Yep.
Oh my God. I think we've hit the end of our rope. I think
we have as well.
Here, any final topics? Any final quick fire things you want to get off your chest before we start to wrap it up?
Pasta doubles, rice triples, and if you want to get spicy with it, add broth to when you're cooking pasta.
Add broth?
Add broth.
In what way?
Add broth.
Just no additional
Nope.
context or anything?
Add broth. Look it up. I'm not your mom.
So, like, instead of water, you use, like, chicken. What are you saying?
What does it sound like? Broth. Use broth. Put broth. Add it.
Great. Are you ready to,
Yes,
ready to do the outro? The one that we do. Our famous outro that we always do.
of course.
We always we always say the same words.
Yep.
And I've been saying it for years. You know, this is what I've been saying. Any words that you say, I will be held directly liable for.
Yep.
So do the famous outro that we always do. We've said the same words every day, so say what they are.
If you say, don't say oh no 3 times or else Kool-Aid will kill you.
Great. I really thought you were going to use that as an opportunity to put some really bad words in my mouth, but cool.
Well,
And we're just done.
Yep,
I
that's
guess
it.
we're just done.
Bye.
All right, I've been Aubrey,
I've been Abby, apparently.
and this is why we're not okay.
Exactly.
Fuck, I hate you.
I hate you too.
Let's stop pretending
Stop
that we
recording.
like each other now.
Stop acting.